What's going on, everybody? It's your girl, the generous queen, your long nail diva. And of course, I am back with another long nail tag, and I'm gonna throw a story time in there. So get your popcorn, get your chips, get everything, because this shit is really funny, okay? And it wasn't funny worth a damn when it happened, but I'm gonna get into all that. First of all, I hope you guys did enjoy my last video. The last video I did an AR, what is it, ASMR or something like that. I'm probably saying it wrong, but because I have long nails, a lot of people have like requested me to do a video like that. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, like I was a little weirded out by it. I'm like, I don't know if I really want to do a video like that. But then I was seeing that the videos on YouTube of the girls like clicking on nails and clicking things were getting a lot of views. So I was like, well, maybe I can start doing videos like to kind of get more exposure. I mean, I do have nails myself, you know, so why not give it a, give it a try. One thing that I can say that it was a little weird, just like sitting there tapping, but I'll say maybe after like 5 minutes in, it wasn't weird anymore. Excuse me, y'all. Bitch, my mouth's so dry. So, anyway, if you have not seen that video, please go back and see it. Also, you guys, this is one of my Long Nail Diva t-shirts. As you can see, it's a woman's hand holding money. She has nails on, and it says Long Nail Diva. And basically, a long nail diva is just a long nail diva. You get what I'm saying? A diva. A diva. And you know, I honestly really enjoy wearing long nails. Like, this is, you know, not something that I've just started doing. You know, I really enjoy wearing long nails, and I had kind of wanted to come out with a t-shirt that kind of represented it, and also represent other, you know, people who enjoy to wear long nails as well, because sometimes I do feel that we are a little like outcast or whatever in some situations. You know, people with long nails, people do look at us as being weird. You know, that just is what it is. But this is the shirt. It's in royal blue. If you are interested in purchasing a Long Nail Diva t-shirt from me, I'm going to put my email address in the description box. Also, if you have Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, you can also add me and DM me. My shipping is really fast. I have pink, I have the blue that you see, I have white, and I have black, and they all are $15, like I said. And then I did just release a limited color, which is a lime color, and it looks really good. So anyway, I had got these nails done about maybe 2 weeks ago. Maybe like 2 weeks ago, I think, I think or whatever. But you guys, the last time I did have the I call it the Flaming Hot Cheeto red, the whole red. So last time I did have my nails like that. This time I have a baby powder blue. Let me turn this down. Okay, I have a really dark blue color. Okay, and then I have a really bright orange, super bright, and it's kind of giving you like fire, fire and ice, you know, to me, maybe not. Anyway, you guys, I had a really good experience at the nail shop. It's just that, you know, y'all, I like, my nails are $100 every time I go in. And I just really wish that I could just like find, because I just kind of feel like for $100, I should be getting stones and designs. And I feel I should just be getting a lot more stuff for that price, you know. And it's like, you know, I be seeing other ladies with their nails done and they be all dazzled out. And I'm gonna be real with you guys, sometimes I really don't like the stones, because from my experience, if my stones come off, I really start not to like my nails or whatever. But you know, other than that, you know, I would love to, you know, get dazzled and stoned and stuff like that. But it's like, I just can't really find a nail tech where I live at to do it, and I'm not going to be driving back and forth to these different cities just to get my nails done like that, because honestly it's really not that serious to me. But hopefully when I do, you know, when my tenure is up and I move away from here, maybe I can move to maybe a bigger, you know, city that I can find me a really good nail tech that enjoys, because they have to motherfucking enjoy doing nails. Period. Or every time you walk in the door, they're gonna be like, Lord, here this bitch come with the long nails. Okay? So, you guys, I have a really, really fun story time for you. Okay? Now, y'all, it wasn't funny worth a damn when I was going through it, but it's funny. So, I'm finna paint the picture for y'all. So, we in St. Louis, okay? And it's winter. It was like summer going into fall, okay? And I was younger. I had to be like maybe like 21, and I had a 2002 Pontiac Grand Prix. It was like my first car, and it was a coupe, and it was red, and you know, bitch, I just really thought like I was that girl, like that girl. You know how it is when you have your first car, and then, you know, I didn't come from like a rich family or whatever. So like my first car I paid for it. So bitch, I was like, bitch, I'm grown. Bitch, I'm doing it. I'm sticking it and doing it and sticking it and doing it. I'm sorry. So anyway, yeah, I had met this guy off of Facebook or whatever, which is, don't nail me to the cross, y'all. Don't nail me to the cross. Okay, so you guys, I had met a guy or whatever, and like he was real cool or whatever. He was real cool, and we was like communicating, we was chatting or whatever. So like he wanted to like meet up with me or whatever. But at the time I worked at this job, this place called Express Scripts or whatever. And Express Scripts is like right off the highway, and it's right by like the Metro Link where people ride the bus and the trains to get around the city or whatever. So he was like, well, just meet me at Henley Station. So Henley Station is the station that's around my job area at the time. So y'all keep in y'all head that all the times we hooked up, did I just say hook up? Just as how all my business. All the times that we hung out, girl, I'm gonna have to edit that out. So, no, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna fucking leave it. So, cause we grown here. Okay. So, yeah, I really never knew where he lived. Like, I never knew where he lived because I always picked him up, you know, from the train station. So I would say we hung out about 5 times. In the course of, I'll say 3 months, we hung about 5 times or whatever. And like, I was like letting him drive my car and like drive me around. And I was just feeling like I was just like the ultimate woman. Like, just young and dumb. You never let niggas drive your car. That's so stupid. Now that I think about it, that's just so fucking stupid. You don't let niggas drive your motherfucking car. Like, what the fuck? So I had like, he you know, like I used to, so then I used to drop him back off, but then I had got kind of comfortable with him, y'all, that I was letting him drop me off at work. So, in the back of my mind, I'm like, what if he don't come back and get me? Like, I just kept thinking it, y'all. I just kept thinking it. I'm like, bitch, what if he don't come back and get me or whatever? So, this was like a Friday, and he was late coming to get me, and he wasn't answering the phone. So, I'm like, okay. Like, what's tea? So he wound up showing up or whatever, and that night we supposed to went on a date. We supposed to went to like Applebee's or some shit. But y'all keep in mind that like I didn't feel good. Like I did not feel good. Like I was sick or whatever. So I had texted his phone. So he was like, well, go ahead, chill out, change or whatever, and I'm gonna swoop back and get you. So while I'm at home, like laying across the bed or whatever, before I had started getting dressed, I had basically texted him and told him, can he bring me like some NyQuil or whatever? And yeah, I had some there, but it was like, bitch, it was even like a little swig or whatever. So he was like, yeah, I got you, babe. You know what I'm saying? I'm almost done handling my business. I'm gonna swoop back around. Y'all, bitch, I fell asleep. Okay. When I woke up, because I got off at like maybe like 9. So when I woke up, it was like 2:30 in the morning. Bitch, he still was not back with my motherfucking car. So instantly, you know what I'm saying? I'm calling his motherfucking phone. I'm calling, no answer, y'all. I'm calling. Bitch, by this time I'm like panicking. I'm calling. I was supposed to be back at work that next day. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, what the fuck? Y'all, he not answering his motherfucking phone. So at this point, bitch, he had like kind of started messaging me. No, before that, he was like texting me like, yeah, I'll be there in 10 minutes. Then like I text again, he like, I'll be there in 5. Like I'm pulling up. So yeah, I was outside like my apartment building, like looking, bitch, my dumb ass knowing he was not gonna show the fuck up. So the phone that he was calling me on, all of a sudden, like it wasn't like receiving calls. Like when I would call it, it just wouldn't go through. I don't know if it was like a burner. I don't know what it was, but yeah, it just wasn't going through. So all of a sudden, he had like started messaging me through my inbox on Facebook. And I'm like going up, I'm like, what the fuck my motherfucking car at? So he was like, I'm sorry. And I'm like, you sorry? I'm like, what the fuck you sorry about? And he like, the car is, that's a wrap or some shit, and I just have to give you money to put on another car. Girl, so I'm like, bitch, like how the fuck you gonna take my motherfucking car, bitch, and then tell me like it's a wrap type shit, like, and you gonna give me some money for another car? Like I was supposed to just like be like, okay, like what the fuck? Like what type, bitch, delusion? That's exactly what the fuck, delusion. Like how the fuck you gonna take a bitch car and then tell her like, yeah, mom, the car gone. I'm gonna get you another one. Girl, what? Stop playing with me in the comments. It's SC-TENIA voice. So I'm like writing him, y'all. I'm writing him like he's like not responding. Like after he said what he said about the car being gone, he not responding. So I'm like, girl, what in the fuck, bitch? So I had called my friend or whatever. So at the time, so my friend Lionel, he ended up being my boyfriend, but at the time we were really, really like good friends or whatever. But we kind of went together after that, but we was really, really good friends or whatever. And I had called him, and I'm like, well, people call him Mick Jagger. So I'm like, Mick Jagger. I'm like, bitch, this piece of trade that took my motherfucking car, bitch, and he ain't came back yet. So girl, Lionel, which is Mick Jagger, bitch, he came over to the apartment or whatever. And we had like started just like riding around type shit, like looking for the car, whatever, like just like riding around, whatever. So then I had wound up calling the police, but the police was like, they can't do nothing because it was like too early or whatever. I had to wait like, I think like a certain amount of hours and then call back or whatever. And then it was like, it made me kind of look stupid because it was like he had my car keys. So it wasn't like my car was like sitting outside and somebody just broke into it and like drove off. Like he had my car keys. So they was so in their mind, they get like, oh girl, this is probably just another little bitch that's, oh y'all, I cuss, I'm sorry. This is probably like another little girl that's, going back and forth with her dude or whatever, like, domestic shit, So, at the time I had Car Hop, and if you don't know what Car Hop is like it's a place where you can get a car, but it's like real cheap, real just every 2-week car payments. You drive the car off the lot, the bumper fall off, like real that tease or whatever. So they had a tracker on the cars, and they put a tracker on your car because it's like in-house financing. So if you don't pay, they'll come and get your shit real quick. But I never had that problem. So Lionel was like, don't car have got a tracker on your car? And I'm like, bitch, I think they do. So we called or whatever, and they said, so at first they were saying they couldn't track the car. They was like, we can't track the car, whatever. You have to get a police report stating that the car was stolen, and then we can track the car. So I said, I got a police report, they tracked the car or whatever. Now, the first time they tracked the car, it took us to this address, but the address was McDonald's. So we like, okay, like, what the fuck? So At that point, we knew the car was moving. Like, bitch, it was moving. Like, the car was moving around. Bitch, she was moving around. You know what I'm saying? So, basically, they had tracked the car in these apartment buildings or whatever. So, me and Lionel, this another day, Lionel take me to the apartment buildings or whatever. And we didn't see the car. But then Lionel was like, let me drive around back. So, when he drove around back, the car was sitting there. Bitch, clear as day. Y'all, he had took my plates off the car. Okay? He took the plates off the car. He fixed little shit I had wrong with the car. I mean, it's as if like, bitch, he just had him a car. So I'm outside or whatever, cause then I had to call car hop back for them to cut the car back on, because what they did was the second time they tracked it, they was able to shut it down. So like they was able to put a kill switch on it, and it's on your ignition. Just like I said, if you don't pay your car note, they can cut it off and they can come and get it or whatever. And a lot of buy here, pay here's do that, so people don't skip out without paying them. That's just what they do, whatever. So I'm on the phone talking to car hop or whatever, and the car hop is talking to the police officer. The police officer like, yeah, we're here with the car, cut it back on or whatever. So he calls me from a private number, and he like, yeah. And I knew he was in the apartments. I knew that he was in the apartments looking out, because he called me. He was like, yeah, my homeboy called me, told me that you had the police and everything in his motherfucking house. Da, 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 da. So I'm like, bitch, you stole my motherfucking car, bitch. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, bitch, you calling me like it's nothing. Like, you calling me like it's just like casual. Bitch, what the fuck you mean that I bring the police over here, bitch? You stole my motherfucking car. Like, niggas be blowing me. Like, okay. So, y'all keep in mind, I got the car back. So, keep in mind, y'all, that when I went and got the car with the police, there was a spare key that I had. The key that I gave him to borrow the car was the main key. So, I'm like, and I didn't think about it. So, I'm like, fuck. He still got a key to my car. So, I started to park my car around the corner from my house. I wasn't parking it in my apartment complex, because I knew that he would see it and he could take it. Like, bitch, I was already 2 steps ahead of the bitch. Like, I knew, like, bitch, she gonna come back. So, bitch, one night I left the club, y'all, and I brought my motherfucker, and I was too drunk to park around the corner, or I didn't feel like it, so I parked in the apartment complex or whatever. So I get up, I get dressed the next morning, I get ready to go to work. Bitch, I goes outside, the car gone. Bitch, the car was motherfucking gone. Bitch, he took the car. I'm like, oh my God. So I called Lionel again. So Lionel come over to my house or whatever, and he like, well, ain't there cameras out here? And I'm like, yeah. So he like, well, you should go in the leasing office and tell them that your car was took or whatever, so they can run the cameras or whatever. Because at first, y'all, we got this little roundabout, and they tell you not to park in the roundabout. So I'm thinking like, okay, these hoes in this lease office that towed my motherfucking car. But they was like, no, you know, we haven't towed any cars this early. Da, da, da. I'm like, oh, okay. So y'all, they ran the cameras back, and there he was, bitch, get in the car, driving off like ain't shit happened. Yes, bitch. Driving off like ain't shit happened. Drove off. So, we had to go through the whole process again, y'all. We tracked the car or whatever. And, like, this time, like, it was just parked yet again. And, like, he was, like, scaring me because, like, y'all, he had left, like, his ID and shit in my car. He was like, if I don't bring it to him, then he was gonna like, shoot me and shit like this, like, all type of shit or whatever. So, me being gullible, he baited me in or whatever, and I had went and took him his stuff or whatever. And when he got in the car, he was like, yeah, I didn't mean to buy it, but, like, you need to, like, let me stay with you and shit like that. I mean, y'all, I really think this boy was, like, crazy or something, because it was like, you want to stay with me after you just kind of, like, robbed me. Bitch, that don't make no sense. Like, it was just, like, it was really crazy. Like, it was really crazy. And then that car I had wound up giving that car to my to one of my friends or whatever. Which I call him, he's my son. So I had gave the car to him or whatever. And I had wound up getting another car. But, like, when I think about it, it was really funny. Like, it was really, really, like, funny. Like, but at that time, I was mad as hell. Like, this is my first car. I didn't let a motherfucking dude take it. How dumb can I be? Like, it was crazy, y'all. I was crying. Like, it was just a big thing. Like, it was crazy. But y'all, that's my story time for today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you follow me on all the social medias. I will put them in the description box. Again, this is my Longnaildiva t-shirt. If you are interested in purchasing one, please email me or contact me on one of my social medias. Again, I am and will forever be your Longnaildiva. Bye.